if you're a guy, you can do this too. I don't know, I'm a girl, so very girly, but this is yoga that maybe you need when you're, recovering from a gym day, or maybe you did a really intense yoga vinyasa or something, and you just need more of a zen, chill, low impact type of like stretching. So we're gonna be on our mat for the majority of the time. This is gonna be a short practice, so if you like it, hopefully it's super accessible for you. It's something you can practice whenever you need it. So what you're gonna need is you're gonna need a mat. Maybe you'll want a block. If you don't have a block, you could use, a textbook or something like that. And if you want a bolster, you can use a bolster too. So, up to you. For the bolsters, I like to use the rectangular ones. I'll show you one minute. The rectangular bolsters that look like this. These would be ideal if you're going to just use that in your practice. We're first just going to come down to hands and knees. So we're coming into our tabletop pose. And I just welcome you to just first check out your form. Look at your hands, ensure that the fingertips are spread nice and wide. Maybe belly button comes up in towards that spine, engaging the abs lightly. It can be on the tops of the feet, or we tuck the toes. You really want to attempt to have a neutral spine here, gazes down. And then I invite you to just maybe close your eyes here and take a moment to see and locate if there's any area of your body that needs a little more attention. Just breathe into that area or areas that you found. And then just start to gently move your body around. Moving the spine, maybe move the hips. You're definitely working on targeting those areas that you feel maybe a little tense. And really taking this movement and making it your own. It's a little bit of an experiment and, intuitive movement here, just listening to your body. Finding what it needs. So maybe just take a few more rounds here. Focusing on your breath as you move as well. Alright, and we'll come back to neutral spine. I'm going to do a few cat-cows here, classic. We'll inhale the gaze, lift the tailbone. Exhale, round through the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, lift the gaze and the tailbone. Exhale, round through the spine, chin to chest. Again, inhale, lift the gaze and the tailbone. Exhale, round through, chin to chest. Take another inhale up. And exhale, round through. Next inhale, coming back to center, back to your tabletop. We're going to sink the hips back, bring big toes to touch. We're coming down into child's pose. And bring forehead down to the mat or to a block. Reach the arms forward, palms facing down. And there's no effort here, no strain. Just allow gravity to do all of the work and to hold you. Take a few breaths here. Inhale, we're gonna walk the hands over to the right side of the mat. Left palm to come on top. Drop the forehead down. Take a breath in. And breath out. Next, inhale, we'll walk the hands over to the left. Right palm can come on top, drop the forehead down. Take a breath in. And breath out. Another breath in. And breath out. Next, inhale, bring it all back to center. Extend the arms long. Maybe lift forehead off the mat. Maybe lift elbows off the mat. Keeping that gaze down. Nice little stretch through the shoulders. And then inhale, start to shift forward into high cobra. So knees stay down, come onto the tops of the feet. Gazes forward. Maybe you feel a stretch through your low back, maybe through your abs. You can gaze over to the right. Maybe gazing back towards your right foot. Then inhale, gaze over to the left. Maybe back towards your left foot. Inhale back to center. Exhale, push it back. We're going to come into a puppy pose. So we extend the arms long. Forehead comes down to the mat. You can be on the tops of the feet or you can tuck the toes. Now forehead down, maybe bring the chin instead. Get a stretch for your neck here now. Always listening to your body. You know, everything that I say is just a suggestion. So, only doing what feels right for you and leaving the rest. And if you ever go to a spot where you feel like, oh, that is too much, always back off. Just taking a few more breaths here. Breathing through whatever muscle in your body needs it. And on the next exhale, we're going to release, start to rise back up. We're going to come onto our butts, slide them up. We'll bring feet together, coming into that butterfly pose. Knees come out to the side. They're nice and relaxed. Maybe you want to flutter your wings. Close your eyes. Then we can start to bring torso forward. So we're hinging from the hip. Gaze is down. Just attempting to keep the spine nice and elongated. Too much rounding going on. Breath in and breath out. Another breath in and breath out. Breathing in and breathing out. Next inhale, we'll lift back up to center. Extend the legs out long. We'll inhale, arms up and overhead. And exhale, hinge from the hips again. Just attempting not to have that rounding. So that might mean that we don't go as far. Like in my body, I can't keep a straight spine without rounding through. If I reach for my feet, I start to round. So I'm going to flex through the feet. Keep that neutral spine. Maybe that means we can only reach the knees. Maybe that means we only reach the shins. Maybe that means we only reach for the ankles. have very good flexibility and you can just reach for your feet, that works too. Take a few rounds of breath here. Inhale, we'll come back to center. We're gonna bring right leg out towards the right a little more of the mat, that left leg in. Flex through the foot, inhale, arms up and overhead. And exhale, you're gonna reach for the shin, the ankle. If you're able to reach that foot, and now at this point you can round through the spine. Breaths here, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Another breath in and exhale, release. Take it to the other side. Bring that right leg in, left leg out towards left edge of the mat. We'll inhale, arms up and overhead. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Again, grab onto that shin, the ankle. Maybe reach for the foot or the toes. Take a breath in and a breath out. Another breath in and a breath out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. So inhale, back up. And then we'll bring both of our feet to the mat, knees out up. And if you're using a bolster like this, you can bring it close to you. You might like to have it for the next couple of poses. We'll come onto our back. Inhale, knees into the chest. Give them a great big hug. Just thanking your body for all it's done for you today. Maybe rock from side to side. Just making sure you breathe here. Alright. And maybe you want to grab that bolster, bring it on behind. So you bring it up to like where your tailbone is, and then you can release back. You can bring, knees out to the side for that Supavadasana. So similar to what we did earlier, where we're upright, now we're just doing it on the mat. You do that, you could send the legs long. And we're gonna come into our final resting pose, Shavasana. So you may want to stay here with the bolster underneath your spine and supporting that area. Maybe you prefer that bolster to be at the foot of your mat, underneath your knees, supporting that. Making adjustments. So just taking a moment for yourself. Shavasana is where we do nothing. And don't think about anything else. Just try to focus on being here and letting go. There's nothing to do, nowhere to go, just being in this space, being in your body, just being. We'll be here for about a minute, just savoring each moment. we rock head and neck from side to side. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Reach the legs down. And then opposite. Stretch. Using action. Inhale. Knees into the chest. Another great big hug. Again, thanking our bodies for everything it's done for us so far. Body, mind, and spirit. Then you just turn onto either side. Whether that's your right or left. Just kick the bolster out of the way if it's down there. If you're on the bolster, maybe you come off. Into that fetal position, a reminder of renewal. Take a breath in. And out. Another breath in. And out. Just inhale, gently start to lift yourself up. Head and neck hang heavy until you reach the top. We'll come into a comfortable seat. Eyes can be open with a soft gaze or closed. Inhale, we bring hands to heart center. Maybe do everything out of love, compassion, and kindness. Bring thumb knuckles up to the third eye. Maybe be divinely connected to ourselves and each other and the universe if you wish. The light and divine in me recognizes the light and divine in you. Thank you so much for showing up today. And through this practice with me online, together we bow. Namaste. Alright, thank you guys so much for showing up and doing, some stretching and some somatic movement for your body today. Enjoy this practice. If you have any feedback, drop a comment below. Let me know. I'd love to hear it and look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.